Yo, what is up, guys? 30 Sports back again with another video. Been on that kind of grind, I guess. I try and upload at least 3 videos a week. This is my first one of the week that should be up, unless I decide to post one of the other videos before this one. But today, you read the title of the video. We're going to be talking about Markelle Fultz and his disappointing career. And, it's the sad way it's been going recently. It was on the up, now it's back down to the low. So I have a timeline, some stats, and just my overall opinion on his career. So let's get into the video. Markelle Fultz, he was a standout star at Washington, averaged 20 plus points a game, 5 plus assists a game in college, and going into the NBA draft, he was looked at as the best player while being compared to the other prospects. Lonzo Ball could have been up there, Jason Tatum could have been up there, but Philly knew that he was the best player in the draft. He could still become the best player in the draft, but it's unrealistic at this point. Philly trades up to get him, which doesn't look too good looking back at it, because they passed on where they would have gotten the best player in the draft. But they trade up, take him first overall, and then Tatum falls to 3, who, ends up being the best player from the draft class. Then I don't know what Philly was thinking, taking a point guard like Tatum first overall. Definitely was a better choice because he fit their needs better. They needed more of a wing player. They didn't need another point guard because they already had Ben Simmons, who they took first in the last year's draft. And then Fultz injures his shoulder. No one really knows at the time what it is. Now we know that it was his shoulder. He messed it up somehow, and all the memes going around the NBA community, he had to relearn how to shoot. You saw him with an awkward shooting form. Then he got traded to the Orlando Magic for basically nothing. He got traded for Jonathan Simmons, and I think like a second round pick, and they got Markelle Fultz. So Magic basically stole him. It's a low risk, high reward type deal, you could say. And then he was showing flashes of being really good on the Magic in the bubble and everything, in this early start of the season, of last season, and even this season. He showed really good flashes of becoming a really great player. And then nothing just materialized. He was still kind of getting hurt a little bit, but was producing a pretty good amount, points per game and assists per game. But with a player like that who's been injured a lot, you just have to let him get back into the rhythm, like kind of how he was coming into this season. And then the Magic draft a point guard this draft, Cole Anthony, as a backup to Markelle. I guess as a backup plan as well, if Markelle just continued to get hurt or just wasn't performing and they'd move on from him. Because Magic are a low-key, they're a low-key team. Every year they're always an 7th or 8th seed. So they got some good players like Nikola Vucevic, Aaron Gordon. Those are really the 2 best players on the team. Cole Anthony is a stud as well. Then we're just going to look at his career stats, or what happened after, I guess, the draft. Is 9 games in the season, he tears his ACL, which sucks because he was on pace to have a pretty good season. I feel like he would have got up to at least 15 points per game, 3 rebounds, 6 assists. That's what I was thinking he would get up to, because he dropped 26, dropped a 21 game, he had 15 game, but then he also had games where he didn't play too well, so who knows. But his career stats so far throughout all the games he's played in the NBA on the Sixers and the Magic: 10.9 points per game, 3 rebounds per game, 5 assists per game, and 44% from field goal, 69% from free throw. And his 2021 stats, which are this year. I think 10 games, 10 games were 13 points per game, 3 rebounds per game, 5.5 assists per game, 40% from field goal, and 89% from free throw. So his free throw drastically improved, went up 20% from his career average, even though it was a small sample size, you can say. If I were to bet, probably stay above 80 this year. His notable games, he dropped 2 20-plus point games against Washington, so I only put the best one. His best game this season by far was against Washington, where he had 26 points, 4 rebounds, 10 assists, 1 steal, shooting 52%. And then he had a decent game against OKC, 12 points, 3 rebounds, 8 assists, 2 steals. And then the first game of the season against Miami, he goes 15 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, 1 steal, and 40% from field goal. You know, those are pretty good stats, if I can say so myself. I just hate to see that the fact that he got hurt so quick into the season. We didn't really get to see him. We won't see him again until next year. So, thank you guys for watching. New videos out. 2 more should be coming out this week sometime. Thanks for watching this video on Markelle Fultz. Peace out.